Welcome to our final episode of Weekly Spark for the month of July in 2023. You're going to see a little behind the scenes here at the beginning of the video. I was prepping both this week's page and last week's page in the same spread. What I'm doing right now is putting gel medium on this laser printout image of a labyrinth, because I'm going to transfer that directly onto the page here on the right-hand side of the spread. Making sure I get good contact, using a brayer to make sure that it's really stuck down well, and that is going to have to sit for at least 12 hours, kind of overnight. You get a sneak peek on the left side of the image that you saw in last week's video, where I used the Labyrinth stencil to create kind of a resist over that face. For this week, I've sprayed water on the back of this printout. You can use a Xerox, you can use a laser print, but when the gel medium has dried and I spritz it, I'm basically rubbing off the paper, leaving the image kind of permanently printed onto the page. It is an image that you're going to have to reverse if there's any text or if it's a symbol that has to read in one direction specifically. There's a little bit of paper fuzz still on this, and that's one thing I wanted to play with this week. I wanted to rub off the majority of that printer paper and then leave it a little bit fuzzy. That fuzz, being paper, is going to be porous and accept the water of watercolor, so I can get the labyrinth to be a little bit tinted and a little less high contrast and a little more kind of subtly layered into the background. I, of course, got excited and went ahead and did the watercolor wash on this while I was not recording. But some pale green, some yellow ochre, you can see how much paper fuzz is on this labyrinth now by how muted and kind of faded or diffused the image itself looks. From here on out, I'm going to be doing some stenciling, some more stenciling. I'm going to be using distress ink pads quite a bit, and I'll just go ahead and let that unfold as you watch. I think everything is going to be pretty self-explanatory. As always, thank you for tuning in. And if you feel so inclined, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I look forward to more weekly sparks next month in August with a new theme to be announced soon. I was really happy with how this page turned out. I like the simple anonymity of the figure, and I love the key at the core. Since labyrinths are such a symbol of journeys, and I do find that people hold the key. People hold the key to their own path and control their own journey. That's all for now. See you next month.